everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and we had another big red day in the SPY. Now I mentioned yesterday, if you watched my technical analysis video yesterday, I talked about the double inside day pattern that we have here, okay? So inside day pattern or trade setup is when we have a candle that's trading within the range of the previous candle. So this is the grandmother candle. This is the mother candle because it's trading within the range of this candle. And this is the child candle because, you guessed it, it's trading within the range of this candle. Alright? So the way we trade it, like I mentioned yesterday, is if we want to see the break of the mother candle or the grandmother candle in this case, either the high or the low. So if it breaks the grandmother's high, we bet to the upside. If it breaks the grandmother's low, we bet to the downside. So in this case, it broke the low of the grandmother candle, and just like that, it dropped a few dollars, okay? Dropped all the way down from 439 all the way down to 432.94 today. That's a nice move to the downside. So if you watched my YouTube channel yesterday and you used the double inside day trade setup like I did, you should have had a very green day, okay? I also had my Discord. If you guys are interested, I'd like to share my plan every morning. So this is shared at 9:03 a.m. SPY needs to capture 442 again. It shows what type of buying pressure, which it didn't. Otherwise, since we lost 440, 436.5 is the next critical support, followed by 433. Okay, so we were spot on with our critical support levels today. All right, because that's exactly, or not quite exactly, 432.94. So we were bearish today, so we should have made some money and we should have took profit from around 433. So all my Discord members, if you're watching, I hope that's exactly what you did. But I still believe we have more downside to SPY. I think there's another leg down, okay? So 436 is a critical resistant level now. And as long as it stays below 436, it may test it and it may get rejected. And as long as it stays doing that, we could get a test at the next support level, which was a previous high right here at 425. Okay, that's where I would look for buying opportunities. Keep in mind, we have this uptrend that began around here. If we use Fibonacci, start from the low where it began to the top where it ended. The 61.8 retracement is around the 4. Let me do that correctly. It's around there. Okay, make sure we got it down. Okay, boom. So it's around the 423.89. That's where the 61.8 retracement. Because in the ABC correction, that's where it likes to correct all the way down to. It'll bounce around that area. So for me, I have the next support level of 425, which is the previous high or the next previous high down here. And then Fibonacci is saying we could get a bounce from the 423.89. So 423.89 to the 425 level, that is where I will look for the next buy zone, because SPY could drop down to that level. So with that being said, I am bearish. Why? Because I am bearish because the price action is showing me bearish. Okay, so as long as we trade below 436, okay, we could drop down to the 423 to the 425 range. But if we get back above 436, we could go and test 440 or the other critical resistant levels here, 442, 443.5, and of course 445 right here with the 20-day moving averages, okay? So if you're going to bet to the downside, I recommend you enter around the resistant levels. That's where you want to enter, rather a put or you're shorting to bet to this downside, okay? Alright, so right now I think we can see more downside. If we take a look at the VIX. VIX is trading right at it closed right at the resistant level. And it's also above all our moving average. So the VIX is looking bullish. Okay, a bullish VIX is a bearish SPY. Alright, SPY look like it has more downside. Alright, so stay patient. I think we have more downside. Look to enter once more time the 423 to the 425 range. That's my next buy zone. With that being said, I'm moving on from SPY. Short-term bearish. Moving on to QQQ. I'm also bearish on QQQ. Okay, it broke down from this critical support level, and today it tested it and got rejected, as you can see from that long wick. All right, it opened at 365, went all the way back up to 370, got rejected hard, and continued to push down for the rest of the day, all the way down to 359. Our next support level is down here at 350. We also have support here around this range where the blue lines are. around 343 and 338. That also happens to be with the 200-day moving averages. Okay, now I want to mention that because we're following, I believe there's a chance that QQQ is following Wickoff's distribution. All right, Wickoff's distribution and the UTAD level, it believes that it could fall all the way down to the BC level before it starts to get choppy for another leg down. Okay, so that's our support level. That's where I recommend buying from, the 350 level, 343 343 and 338.5. Okay, now keep in mind we had this strong uptrend for the QQQ starting since October 30th, 2020. We had a few touches. Okay, we haven't got the fourth touch yet. All right, and just below that, of course, is the area of liquidity, which tells me is a chance that QQQ could possibly drop all the way down to 339 and possibly fake us out. All right, because all this area right here, that's a lot of stop losses that accumulated. All right, so with that being said, I am also bearish on the QQQ. I will look to buy off of one of our support levels. Once more, it's the 350, 343, and 338.5 levels. All right, moving on to Tesla. Tesla, like I told you guys yesterday, you don't want to catch FOMO because it could drop. You want to buy at one of our support levels. All right, I mentioned yesterday that 781 was a support level because that's where it broke the previous high. That obviously didn't hold. The breakout levels all the way down here at 755 to the 756 range. We want to see if it can get a bounce there, okay? And if it doesn't bounce there, it can come all the way down to 718 to the 703 range, okay? This is also a critical support level right here since May 19. You got 1, 2, 3 touches. Let's see if we get that fourth touch, okay? Off that support level. And of course, the white zone is the area liquidity zone. The only way I'll be bearish on Tesla at this point is if it drops below 700, all right, which I will look to buy at the next support level. We have a support level here at 620, and of course all the way down here. And if it drops below 600 to the 557 to 447, or even lower than that, I will probably look to accumulate. Okay, so Tesla below 600 is a big buy. Of course, that may not happen, but I will look to buy off of one of our support levels that I just mentioned. Okay, moving on from Tesla, take a look at Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin, I mentioned we had a couple of handle pattern yesterday, but it's still working around the handle, and the price action is still looking bearish. All right, trading below all our moving average. So based on Fibonacci's retracement, go up here. We got the next, right? We got the next one, the 61.8 retracement down here at 38.3K. Okay, that's where with my next support level where I will look to enter. And if 38.3K does not hold, remember we have this triple bottom for Bitcoin, 1, 2, 3, which means under it is an area of liquidity for 29 to 27K. So that's where I will look to enter. All right. So yeah, right now it's looking bearish. For it to look bullish again if it break above 45K and get back above all our moving average, and of course break out of this handle, because a cup and handle is a bearish, it's a bullish price pattern. So if it breaks out of this, that's very bullish, and we can head to the next price target of 59K. All right, guys. So that's it for my technical analysis today. I hope this was able to help keep you calm in this crazy market. If you didn't already, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This means so much, and you guys have a good day.